Welcome viewers. Once again, welcome to your channel, Institute of Life Management. Here we discuss today. Today we discuss UGC Net Paper 1, Chapter 5, Mathematical Reasoning and Aptitudes. In this chapter, time and distance. We discuss about on this topic. Okay, so um, okay. Distance. First of all, we understand distance. What is distance? We cover some distance. The equation is speed into time. Okay, and speed equal to distance by time, and time equal to distance by speed. It's a basic formula we use everywhere. Okay, in this. তো এখানে যেটা আছে আমি কি বুঝবো ডিস্টেন্স যেটা আছে স্পিড। ওকে, আমি একটা কোশ্চেনের মধ্য দিয়ে বোঝার চেষ্টা করব এবং বোঝার চেষ্টা করব ভালোভাবে এই বেসিক ফর্মুলাগুলোকে। এ ম্যান কভার এ ম্যান কভার 60 কিলোমিটার ইন 4 hours, find the speed. So speed is the equation under speed is distance by time, so he covered 60 kilometer by time. Okay, 4 hours equal to 15 kilometers per hour. This is the right answer. Okay, next question. A man running 4 hours at speed 15 kilometer per hour, find the distance. The same, I think. Okay, here is the distance 15 kilometer per hour into 4 hour. Here is the distance, speed and time. So here is the speed and the time. So answer is 60 kilometer. A man covers 60 kilometer distance at speed 15 kilometer per hour. Find the time. Okay, is the answer. 60 distance by time. So it is answer is here. It should, yes, yes, is, yeah, and the answer is 4, and also is okay, and 4 hour is the answer. Okay, first of all, the concept must be clear to us that it is not only actually the what is math? The math is something where we don't do only equation calculator also do that equation easily, but the main thing is how the way we find find the exact result. Okay, a solution. This is the main thing. So in this video we try to understand, take an example. Okay, and after that we try to understand how we calculate. The understanding must be required, and this is the main important thing. Okay, equation, our computer, and that's I think this type of gadget can specialized on this. Okay, this is not the main thing you have to understand first how the maths, I think the way of solution in any problem, in the mathematical problem. So this is very important. Okay, so here is some basic I think rules, you can say formula. Okay, the distance, same thing are here. Distance, speed into time. Speed, okay, we can find this way, and time, okay, already we understand with the example also. Okay, so here is very interesting. 1 kilometer into per hour. If we find any speed, yeah, I think speed unit in kilometer per hour, we can change it with multiply 15 by 5 by 18 meter per second. Why it is happened? Because 1 kilometer is very easy. How it when we do fast, it is very required. In a very short time we must do that thing. Okay, so that's why it's required. Okay, how it is come, 1 kilometer is equal to হচ্ছে okay by, yes, 1 hour is second, we go second, so 36, yeah. So if you the calculation, then find this. Okay, and also we can jump, okay, 1 meter per second, so we can jump with the multiply 18 by 5 kilometer per hour, we can go kilometer per hour. Okay, and here is the next, the ratio of the speed a and b is a is to b. Okay, speed, if speed a is to b, then the ratio of the time taken by the cover distance, okay, b is to c. It's a I think bastanupatik, in Bengali it's a bastanupatik. Okay, 1 by a 1. Why it is happening is easily you can understand. If suppose you think, suppose to me you draw now, if you think a speed is higher than b, so less time must be taken by the a. Okay, so it's change after that. Okay, ওকে, সো সময়ের বাংলাতে যদি বলি যে স্পিডের সঙ্গে সময়ের সম্পর্ক সবসময় ব্যস্ত অনুপাতিক। স্পিড যদি বেশি হয় তাহলে সময় কম লাগে, তো সেই জন্য ইকুয়েশন যখন ডিস্টেন্সের সঙ্গে ইকুয়েশন হবে স্পিডের, তখন ব্যস্ত অনুপাতিক সম্পর্কে b is to a হয়ে যায়। ওকে, সাপোজ এ ম্যান কভার এ সার্টেন ডিস্টেন্স অ্যাট x কিলোমিটার পার আওয়ার, ওকে, and equal distance is y kilometer per hour, same distance. Okay, so the whole journey, the average speed is হচ্ছে 2xy by হচ্ছে x plus y. So here also with the example, when we do take any example, so we can understand clearly how it is come also. Okay, so you have to understand, not only memorize this thing. Okay, don't do that thing, just try to understand what is the actual cause behind this. Okay, with example we can understand clearly. Okay, if a man just go for it, some people will it is sometimes it's very necessary to remind. Okay, so somehow we start our class, our discussion with this. Okay, a man travels t minutes by x kilometer per hour, t minutes by train by y kilometers per hour. So the here is the time is equal. Okay, t time, and here is equal to distance, distance is equal. So here is the average speed is x plus y by 2. Okay, if a journey is a traveler by three different mode of transport, each time and same distance with their speed as x kilometer per hour, y kilometer per hour, and z kilometer per hour, then the average speed for the journey is, okay, here is the equation, and we can do, yes, yes, this is okay. Okay, next slide is an example here. Okay, a man covers 60 kilometer in 4 hours, find the speed. Okay, we already do the same thing, speed equal to distance by time, so 60 per 4 equal to 15 kilometer. Okay, so is another thing, we jump, try to jump, this is a answer, right answer. If find the speed in kilometer per second, so what we do, the same thing we already do, the we should multiply 15 with 5 by 18. Okay, so the answer is here. Okay, it's clear. Okay, a thief, okay, a thief is spotted by a watchman from a distance of 200 meter. Okay, um, we should understand. Okay, here we try to first we have to understand perfectly what is the question. Okay, so here we suppose here is a watchman, and here is a thief, and in between distance 200 meter. Okay, clear. When the watchman starts the chase, okay, this watchman start the chase to the thief also start the same times, thief also start the chase running, the speed of the thief be 10 কিলোমিটার, তাহলে thiefের speed কত বলছে 10 কিলোমিটার per hour. Okay, and that of the watchman speed হচ্ছে, okay, 12 kilometer per hour. Okay, so it is clear, if we can understand that if the same, if speed is same, watchman and thief, then the in between gap, I think distance 20 meter, cannot, I think, maintain all every time. Okay, so we can understand if watchman speed is 12 kilometer per hour, that's why he must catch the thief, watchman. Okay, but what is the answer? How far the thief will have run before he is overtaken? So on this point, from this point, how far he go? Okay, and that time a watchman can catch him. Okay, this is the distance, not the time, distance. Okay, a very simple way we can go one by one step. First, we in between the distance we cover with the with the excess, I think, mm, uh, the speed. Okay, uh, taken by the higher speed taken by the watchman. So here is the speed to cover that in between gap. Okay, 15 to 12 kilometer minus 10 kilometer, so here is the 2 kilometer per hour. This is the speed uh, covering for in between gap. So we go is the speed, and 200 meter the in between gap. So we go through kilometer per hour unit. So uh, here is the process, and answer is here the answer 1 by 5 kilometer. 200 meter equal to 1 by 5 kilometer. So it's very easy. 2 kilometer we go one for we take I think to cover 1 hour. So 1 kilometer 1 by 2, and 1 by 5 kilometer equal to 1 by 10 hour. Okay, so 1 by 10 hour, it will be possible to catch the thief by the watchman. So but it here answer is asking the distance. So here is a very important. From this point the thief also starts same time. So how far overtake, I think, before is overtaken, how far the distance. So in this speed the time we find, okay, clearly 1 by 10 hour. So it is very easy. It is goes for the with the thief speed. 1 hour thief, I think 1 hour taken by the thief to cover 10 kilometer, and 1 by 10 hour. Okay, it's clear. So answer is 1 kilometer per hour. Okay, next. Okay, if a boy walks at rate of 5 kilometer per hour. Okay, here is the question we should understand, try to understand. This is a station. Okay, if a boy is going walking in this from this point. Okay, okay. First he go first time 5 kilometer per hour speed. Okay, and he missed the train by only 7 minutes. Okay, that means he went there 7 minutes late. Okay, 7 minutes. However, if he walks at the speed rate of 6 kilometer per hour, after that he goes same distance 6 kilometer per hour. Now he reach at the station 5 minutes before the arrival of the train. Okay, so he I think before he went there before the arrival of the train. So what is the, first of all we try to understand what is the difference. We go with the difference. Here's the time difference, time gap is here 7 minutes and 5 minutes. So 7 minutes and 5 minutes, that means 12 minutes 1 by 5 hour. Okay, and here the distance is x kilometer. So if the distance x kilometer, the at this speed 5 kilometer per hour, the time taken by x by 5, this is the time at this speed. Okay, and if go 6 kilometer per hour, he was taken by x by 5, hour. Okay, so it's the difference, we are go with the difference, so minus it. Okay, and equal to 1 by 5. Here also the actual time also here, okay, 5 minutes and 7 minutes, the difference 12 minutes. Why it is plus? Because it's 7 minutes he missed the train, and he I think went late 7 minutes, and his arrival he went 5 minutes before. So that's why it's a maybe you can understand the positive and negative. Yeah, that's why I think the equation uh, with the go with the sum, okay, of 7 minutes and 5 minutes. Okay, so here the equation x minus 6 kilometer, and here I find the answer is different way. Okay, here you can see 5 7 okay, 5 kilometer and 6 kilometer. So is we can go with the loshagu, we can say. So I as 30 kilometer, we just take a hand, 30 kilometer is the total time. Okay, so in this speed it's a take 6 hours, and 30 kilometers is 6 at this speed is a 5 hours. So difference is 1 hour. Okay, same way, but we just take a number, not x. So 1 hour, and 1 hour, 1 hour, I think the difference, I think, okay, yeah, when the 1 hour difference in my sum, and the actual is that time 1 hour difference, when the actual I think the distance is 30 kilometer. um but what is the actual difference? 12 12 minutes, that means 1 by 5 hour. So 1 by 5 hour in math, so actual distance will be multiply 30 into 1 by 5, so 6 kilometer. Okay, so it's a very different angle. Okay, we can do calculation we our mind, okay, in this way. Okay, if you try to I think it's difficult to understand, then you just go back, and slowly you can try to understand, try to hear again. It's very simple. Okay, next, here are two train A and B. Ajay go, sorry, two towns, not train, two towns A and B. A to Ajay goes from A to B. Okay, we first understand what is the actual question are answering here. Okay, 4 kilometer A and B, and okay, here speed fast he go 4 kilometer per hour, 40 kilometer per hour, and come back with 60 kilometer per hour. Okay, what is the average speed during the whole journey? Here is the equation. With the equation, if you go, then it's okay, you can remember. Okay, but the same thing are doing with the example. For 40 kilometers per hour and 60 kilometer per hour, with the this equation we can understand easily. I think I with my hand, I just suppose I the distance is in between two town, 120. Okay, 120 kilometer. I just suppose I the distance is 120 kilometer. So at this speed, when he goes 40 kilometer per hour, so time was taken by 3 hours. And when he goes 60 kilometer per hour, then time taken 2 hours. So average speed is if speed equation is always same, the total distance by total time, average speed. So here the total time, 5 3 into 2, 5 hour. And our he go first he goes and come back, so the same 120 in into 2 are only one, say this some 2. Okay, 240. Okay, so if you, okay, the with the equation, okay, you can say 48 kilometer per hour. Same answer here is also the same answer. So it is very easy. The same thing we can do with this way. I think it is very easy to understand. Sometime actually it's my problem. I on and a lot of people are also have that type of problem to memorize something. Okay, so it's very easy. You can just take a hand, take just distance 120 and go the same way. Okay, next question. A goods train leave a station at a certain time at a fixed speed. Okay, okay, a train here he just certain speed is speed and 6 hour an express. Okay, 6 are already left and a train express train leaves the station move the same direction. Okay, same direction at a uniform speed. Okay, his speed is 90 kilometer per hour. This train catch up the goods train 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour. Okay, so goods train you I think take the time total time 6 hours and 4 hours. That means distance covered by the goods train is total হচ্ছে 10 hour. Okay, and the same distance actually covered with speed with the speed 90 kilometer per hour for the express train it takes 4 hours. So same distance covered by the express train in 10 hours. Okay, it's clear. So it's very easy. uh, uh, I think goods train we need answer the goods train speed, so x kilometer per hour we understand. We uh, x kilometer per hour, so yeah, with the speed you multiply with the time. Okay, so total distance are coming here. Okay, so the distance in between two train covered by two train is same, so we can say 4 into 9, so total distance is in this coming from this x is equal to the 36 kilometer per hour speed. Very easy, but you have to understand what is the question and the basic. Okay, is there another um, question. Shidu travels one fourth of total journey at 20 kilometer per hour. One fourth of 10 kilometer per hour. One fourth, okay, per hour, and rest of journey is go 8 kilometers per hour. Find the average speed. Okay, the same thing. Average speed. Here is the process in book. Uh, I think it's a general process, but I go for another in my way, another way. So we I just take a distance in my mind 8 to 1 2, so 160. Okay, kilometer the total distance uh, supposedly I take. Okay, 160 kilometer. So one fourth is, that means one fourth means one fourth you multiply the 40 kilometer, and second time also 40 kilometer, and rest of the 40 and 40 80, and rest of one from 160 is 80 kilometer. So here is the time we find the time. So we need we need the average speed, then we just find the total distance, yes, and total time. Okay, so 40 kilometer he go with the 10 kilometer per hour. So here you can divide it 40 by 20 and 2 hour. Okay, next same one fourth is 10 kilometer per hour, so you divided by 10, then 4 hour to cover that I think 40 kilometer, and rest of 8 kilometer he go with the speed 8 kilometer per hour. So if we 8 by 8 hour 1 hour, so take the 1 hour, so total time take হচ্ছে 4 2 4 1, so 7 hour total time 7 hour. So the what is the speed, total distance 160 by 7, so answer is the same. Okay, so I think it is very easy. Okay, so you can choose here also we can if you think d kilometers for here is the also this same thing, but I go with the example. This is the difference. Okay, another okay example. An office boy increase his speed 9 per 5 times of his original speed. So his original speed, I think, okay, d and he increase it. Okay, d equal to d, so here is the increase, and by doing this he is able to reach his office 30 minutes before the usual time. Okay, how much time is usually taken by him? Okay, usually taken by him, how much time? So we need t. So the speed, okay, okay, first হচ্ছে distance equal to s into t, so we can understand here. And here is a, I think is a mistakenly here. Okay, it is not right. 9 by 5 time into time t minus 30, exact time before the usual time. Okay, he office reached his office 30 minutes before the usual time. So t the actual time, okay, before just come the minus, and 9 by 5 time, it's so that it's multiply with multiply. So it's from this equation we can find t actual answer. Okay, here's the answer is d. Okay, okay, another example. The two train of respective length, okay, 160-meter and 20-meter travel. Okay, here is the train and here is the train. Okay, so first train is a 160 meter, okay, and second train 200 meter. And speed is fast speed is 48 meter per second. Is it 48? Okay, meter per second, and second 52 meter per second speed respectively in opposite direction. Is very important, opposite direction, not the same direction. It is the, because I think for opposite direction the I think total distance taken by them to cross each other. So each other cross, that means the train will cover exactly their length. Okay, sum of their total length. Okay, 160 is 20, so the train will cover I think 360 meter. Okay, with speed, which is with the because they are coming opposite direction, so their speed are contribute to cover the distance same time. Okay, positively. So 48 and meter per second and 50, so here is the total speed 100 meter per second. Okay, so it's very easy. We find the time. Okay, what is the time? And so speed equation, with the speed equation, speed is equal to distance by time. We just put the number, okay, 100, and then the time is here 136. Okay, thank you. Okay, if you think here are I think something, and that can help you, you must be subscribe, and the bell icon you should okay, so thank you.